seeds being planted on, taking care of your kids, creating a better future for them youth here. But our life will be an illusion with the failure of agriculture. But because of 500 years of slavery, without pay and
Hi, I'm your host tonight on What Matters at the Roundtable. Stanley West McPherson, September the 13th, 2016. You can call in tonight. In the studio, we are live. Area code 607-272-0319. You might have something to say, or you might want to get in on the discussion tonight. If you missed tonight, that's live. You can pick us up Wednesday night at 9 p.m. or Thursday morning at 10:30 a.m. or Sunday at 3:30 p.m. But you can catch us tonight live. Or you can send me your email and I can send you a link directly to your phone. My email is on the screen. And thanks for those that have sent me their emails, and I have sent you a link. So if you see the show on your phone unexpectedly, that's because you sent me a link. And the show and tonight's show and the shows before and the shows in the future will be on your phone through the link. So you can see the show if you don't have Time Warners, or if you're on a trip, or if you're out of town, you can see What Matters at the Roundtable. So also with me here tonight is co-host Milton Webb. Milton, hi, how you feeling?
I'm doing all right, Stan, how are you?
Good, good. We just want to acknowledge those that want to see the show and gave us a link where we were all around the town. They want to see it. Some of them don't have Time Warners, but they want the link, and we gave it to them, and they want to see the show, and they have it. Yes. As I sent it up, I sent the link to their phone of the show, so now they can have today's show, next week's show. They can have whatever show. If they want some shows in the past, they can get that too. You know, so we definitely want them to see what's going on and what it is, what we are dealing with.
Well, you see, Stanley, a lot of people want to know what we talk about. You know, especially a lot of people that don't have Time Warner.
Exactly.
And the ones that can't have time to sit down and see it, to watch, like, to go to work from 3 to 11.
Yeah.
And that's where I come to find out that's where a lot of people are, and they want to know. A lot of people are curious about what we talk about.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are up on the living wage.
Exactly.
A lot of people are up on, like, a lot of the crime and stuff that's going on. And they want to know, although they can't give a feedback because they may be at work or whatever, but they still want to understand like where we're coming from.
And then I tell them, before I was always telling them to go to Pegasus, because we have a link on Pegasus, and so you can go there and see our link, and then you can link once from there. You can go right to all our shows just from Pegasus, because that's what we're on. We're on Pegasus Live. You see, on Channel 13, so people can see us any way, whether through the link that we give them, or through Pegasus, or through my name on the show. So they can see the show.
Yeah.
No matter where they at, they can see it.
Well, now that it's available for them,
exactly.
You know what I mean? It's more and more people, as you know.
Yeah.
It's more and more people asking how can they get a chance to see what we're saying and what we're talking about.
Exactly.
And now that you have the link to where you can get on to see the show, we are more than happy to have you aboard. We are more than happy to give you the link and let you know what's going on.
And we post it social media, Facebook, Google. Vimeo, we put it everywhere, YouTube, so they can get it, you know, and we want them to get it because what we are saying is right now is important right now because everything we're saying is happening. you know, and it's coming right after, you know, soon after we say it.
Yeah.
You know, and it's coming right out there. So they need to see it.
A guy had asked me one time, he said, man, y'all called that one hit right on the head, man, when y'all said that was just, it was about when the cop beat that guy up, or they killed the guy, and we told them they wasn't going to do nothing but get their wrist slapped and put back out in the street. And that's exactly what happened.
That's right.
That's the way it's been going through centuries, not just years, centuries. That's the way it's been going, and they're not going to change it. So these judges are going to tell you there's no excessive force. You know, but that's not a part of their family that was killed out there. And I'm not saying all judges are bad and all judges would say that. But a judge will tell you, my police officer, because those police officers work for that judge. The judge is not going to mess around there and scold somebody that works for him and then put him back out in the street. People are going to look at that judge a little different. So this is what happens. And a lot of people will say, well, Milton, you shouldn't have said that, but it's the truth. And we speak the truth. Makes no difference how it sounds or what it is. If we're wrong, we'll apologize. But we do speak the truth, and we know this happened and been happening for centuries. And it's going to continue to happen, and there's nothing going to be done about it. It's not up to the mayor. It's not up to the, you know, it's up to the judges. The judges are the ones that hold these people's faith in their hands. And a lot of these guys don't care whether you're white, black, Mexican, Chinese, Japanese, Dominican. It doesn't matter. These judges are not going to go against these cops. What you need to do is get a judge that's not in that district, that's not in that town, all right, that's not in that county. And then you start doing it, because who's policing the police? The police?
Exactly.
So how is the police going to mess around and tell you, well, my fellow officer, we're going to have to put you in jail? They're not going to do that.
No.
So you got to get an outside agency to look into these little towns that are where people are getting killed. Even this one incident that happened up at Cornell, all right, to where that guy was killed. You got to get somebody that's not in this county, that's not in this anywhere near here, that has anything to do with these judges or the police officers that are here. And like I said once before, excuse me, all police officers aren't bad, all judges aren't bad, but they're not going to condemn someone of their peers right here in this town. It's not going to happen.
They need an independent investigation, because you got to have somebody got fresh eyes and look at this. They can't look at it from being inside of Ithaca. They got to look at it from, well, give me the facts. Let me see what happened. And so there's no interference. You don't have no side taking. You know, you're not taking Cornell's side. You're not taking the big buck side. You're not taking the big red side. You're not taking no side. You are independent, and you're coming in and you're looking at it with fresh eyes. And you're looking at it and gathering all the evidence and making a determination. And that's what they need, because right now they don't have that.
Right. It's like the nurses. When the nurses was doing this, they had the judge that came in for them, he wasn't from here.
That's right.
All right, so he was somebody who didn't know anything that, you know, or anybody that was involved in it.
Exactly.
So this is what they need. They need to have people that's not involved in Cornell, because, you know, one hand washes the other.
Yep.
All right? And then you got to get somebody else to dry it. Okay, so now you sit there and you look at it. Do you really think something's going to happen?
Thank you.
We'll sit here and tell you no.
No.
Because now all of a sudden, nobody don't know who these people are. Now you're trying to say it was another person. Now they're trying to say the man was selling drugs and all this other stuff.
They don't even have the cameras and the videos that was taken out there that day, because someone recorded it. They don't even have that. And if they do have it, they making it hush-hush. They probably took that and threw that and broke that because they don't want to reveal that. Okay?
Because it's somebody with money.
Exactly.
And you can look at it any way you want. You know, you can say, maybe Milton, you shouldn't have said that. Well, Milton said it because that's the way it is. When you got money, it's like that show Leverage. All right? The rich do what they want to do, and the poor just has to deal with it. And that's just the way it is.
And so, yeah, we got a week and a half now, and nothing has been done, you know, and this is outrageous. This is like, no, we can't accept this, you know. So we're saying, you know, something got to be done about this. You can't try to sweep this under the rug. You know, you still haven't told this man's family nothing. You know,
That's right.
You know, this is outrageous.
It's totally outrageous because now first you're saying the dean sent everybody home. The girl and the guy sent them home. Okay, so now all of a sudden, where'd you send them? You sent them home, so evidently if you send them home, you know where they at.
Yeah.
Okay, but you won't let the police of Ithaca go get them because now it's out of jurisdiction.
Exactly.
Okay, so now all of a sudden what? All right, so now if you put a federal thing on this here, they can be gotten. All right, but you see, you're not letting the people know that.
Right.
So therefore, if they don't know if it's a federal thing, which it should be because it was on the campus.
That's right.
Okay. So the first thing y'all sit there and say, well,
Yeah.
where y'all getting y'all information from? We getting it from you.
That's
Okay?
right.
We getting it from you. Because you messed around and you guys put that out there. All right? Now you want to say it was a black-on-black crime.
Right.
It wasn't a black-on-black crime, and you know that.
Because they would have apprehended.
Yeah,
immediately.
He'd have been in jail, or
Thank
she'd
you.
have been in jail.
Thank you.
The guy and the girl would have been in jail right now.
That's
You
right.
can sit there and look at it. You can put it any way you want. You can run it up and down, sideways,
Yep.
triangle it. You can do it any way you want. If that was a black man, he'd be in jail right now.
That's right.
All right, and the bottom line is this here. Y'all can say, look at it any way you want. You can say what you want. Cornell, you can get mad at us. We don't care. Because we putting it out there the same way you are hiding it.
Yeah.
So stop hiding it. Go ahead and let it be investigated and get it right.
And then I want to send my condolences to Dwayne Wade.
Yes.
His niece. Was it his
Yes.
niece?
It was his niece.
Got gunned down. And you know, and see?
Taking her kids
taking
to
her
school.
children to school.
To register them for school.
Yeah. And this is, you know, this is outrageous. This is, you know, this is crazy. You know, just how people shoot gangs and killing, and you know, this is. I mean, listen, if you're gonna shoot somebody, I mean, watch who you know aim the
a little
person.
better.
You aim at you just hitting innocent people. You know, you're hitting innocent people, and you cut this woman down. You know, and you know, this is outrageous, man.
Now, you know, it's crazy because now, and I understand the children and the father's situation because now those children got to grow up without a mother. All right, so now everybody got, you know, pictures, videos. These are the only way that these children can see their mother.
Yeah.
Have any contact of knowing about their mother. Not having the contact and knowing of their mother speaking to them.
Yeah.
Rubbing them at night. Comforting them when they're sick. They don't have that option anymore because somebody was out there shooting. All right? This is what the things about we discuss. These are the things that we do because now all of a sudden that child doesn't have a mother.
Right.
All right. I know how that is because my child doesn't have her mother and it had nothing to do with the shooting, but even still, it's the same thing. That child doesn't have a mother's comfort. And that's the way it is.
Yeah. And that's you know, it's the whole thing is like, you know,
It's crazy.
It's outrageous because you're shooting for nothing. You know, a turf war, you know, and
Around a school?
around a school, and you're just hitting innocent people, and, you know, come on. Has anybody went after them? Has the gangs went after the gangs? You know, has the police gang, because, you know, they're a gang with a badge.
Yes.
Has they went after them?
No.
Has they went after the other gangs?
You haven't heard nothing else about it.
See, so, you know, come on. This is gang on gang, you know, and innocent people is caught in the middle of this here. This is what it is.
And that's the bad thing right
you know,
there.
exactly.
That's the bad
innocent people is caught up in this turf, in this gang war.
And what is it about?
Exactly.
What are you fighting over?
It ain't about,
what are you fighting over?
It's not.
Don't get me wrong. I understand what y'all call a gang. Okay, I understand that. All right, but what are you fighting for? A piece of land that you ain't gonna never have?
Yeah.
A piece of what? Because you want to do something to somebody to look big or bad, or I mean, like, what's the deal?
This is outrageous.
All right, why you gotta shoot somebody? If you want to knuckle down with somebody, knuckle down with them. You get beat up, you just get beat up. Handle that. You ain't got to go off and start shooting people, innocent people at that.
Yeah.
So you accomplished what?
Nothing. I mean, you're not even hitting your target. I mean, listen, you know, this is the whole thing about it. You're hitting
Innocent people.
Innocent bystander. Somebody's walking past, taking their kids to school to register. And so this is like, yo, what's happening here? You know? Now, we know that people are being gunned down. We know people are being murdered. But now, so for you, and we already know what the police is doing. We know they're gangs. Yeah. And so now the gangs are doing, the same thing that the police are doing, and we're getting on the police about it. So now we have to get on you about that.
That's right.
Because you wasn't supposed to, if you're going to target somebody, then you need to target the person you targeted, not somebody else. Hello?
Hey.
How you doing?
How you feeling?
That's Dwayne Wade's cousin, not his niece.
Oh, that's his, okay, that's his cousin?
Yeah, that's his cousin.
Okay, well, yeah, we want to send our regards, sir, because we do not tolerate that. We do not like what had happened in that situation there, But so this is why we're sending our regards to that family, because we already know that he went to Chicago to play ball, and to have his cousin, cut down like that is outrageous, man.
Okay, now, nice talking to you.
Okay. Thank you, man. We appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
You see, we don't particularly care for people who want to come out here and just create a problem for nothing.
Right.
All right. And Carla, I want to thank you for giving us a shout and letting us know that was his cousin. All right. We appreciate that. And that's not right. It's not right at all. So, guys, get it together.
Yeah.
Get it together. If you're going to do your thing, do your thing. But don't take it to innocent people. They ain't got nothing to do with what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay? Don't spill it out like that. If you're going to do it with the people that's doing it with you. That they got the same beef that you got. But innocent people, come on, bros.
Yeah.
That's not the way it goes, and you know that. All right? The thing is, no women, no children. You know that. That's the name all across the country, and that's the way it goes. No women, no children. That's not who you're supposed to shoot at. And you know that. Come on, get it together.
And the turf war, the war is, basically is within themselves, because if they really had a real war with someone that's trying to, take something from you or overthrow this company, over this country, that's the war.
Yeah, it is.
That's the war. But you warring among yourselves. Somebody live right around the corner from you, down the block. I mean, this man, this is if this is a drug war, this is outrageous. Come on. If this is, this ain't a family feud.
Right.
Come on. This is outrageous, and this is so color thing. This is a colored war. Green and blue and red and all these colors. And y'all, tearing people down for colors.
Fighting for what?
Colors, and the colors gonna still be here when you in the grave. The blue, the green, the red, all these colors gonna still be here when you in the grave. So you fighting for senseless stuff, nonsense. This is meaningless. Your family's not being threatened. Come on, you ain't being threatened. This is outrageous, and you're hitting innocent people and killing them.
And you're not doing nothing for the community.
And you ain't doing nothing, exactly.
Nothing for the community.
And then you got the other gangs with badges. When they get you, they're going to cut you down, and they're going to justify, oh, you got a record. Okay. And see, and then so you went to the grave for nothing.
And if you don't got a record, you'll have one when they get done.
After they're going to give you one after they finish with you.
So that's the whole thing right there.
They need to get their priorities straight, because this ain't the cause. They're not fighting for the right cause here. This is no cause here. The cause is not, is not with your family. You're not protecting your family here. This is not somebody's coming in and making a move, and you have to save your family's lives.
Right.
This is not a self-defense thing here. Come on. If someone was trying to hurt you, then listen, by all means, you do what you have to do. you know. But
that lady wasn't
that
trying
lady,
to hurt. She wasn't trying to hurt nobody.
Exactly.
She was trying to register her children in school,
taking her kids to school, and a bullet just came at her. You
for
see?
no reason at all.
Thank you.
That
So
woman,
that's
that
outrageous.
woman's life
no,
is gone.
We're not condoning that, you know, and we don't like senseless murders, you know, killing innocent people.
All of you guys out there gang banging.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Let me give you. Let me tell you something. All right. My name is Milton Webb. Okay. Y'all out there gang banging. Why don't y'all get together and do something for the community instead of trying to kill each other? Do something to where everybody in the community, your gang, the gang next door, the gang on the other side of the street, all of you guys get together and do something, prosper something, make the neighborhood better, make it safer for everybody else. Why don't you patrol your own neighborhoods, your own streets, your street, the next gang street, the next gang street? If y'all mess around there and y'all link together and y'all do this right, you won't have to worry about the police. The police will have to worry about you. Bottom line. And I ain't talking about in a violent way either. So sit back and think about that. You won't have to worry about innocent people getting killed. All right? You won't have to worry about that. Because there won't be no shooting. There won't be no innocent people getting killed. Because it'll be, ma'am, can I help you? Let me help you cross the street. Whatever. See, y'all can call that a punk move, but I tell you what, put your gun down and come in my face and talk that. We'll see what's happening. Okay?
And the whole thing is that no one is making sure that the other person
is safe.
Is safe, or is everything all right? Hey, let me see. Are you working? Maybe I have some information.
Help you get a job or something.
Yeah,
they're not trying to help each other.
Help no one get money. They want to get money their way, and their way is not the good way all the way.
No, it's
to
not.
Get the money.
That's right.
You got to try the other ways first. Now I can see that if
it didn't work,
you went all the other ways and nothing worked, and then you could try this way. That's something different.
That's something different now.
I ain't gonna say nothing about that. No. I am saying you haven't tried the right ways first. You haven't tried. Well, I put all these applications in, and they racist. I did this, and they racist. I did this, and that. Okay, now if you come to me with that, and you showed me, and you said, I went with you, and I said, hold up, yeah, I could tell. Yep, he racist. Yep, he didn't want to give you a job. Yep, he did. And then you did your thing. Hey, listen, I gotta say, you trying to live, okay? And so you want to live.
That's right.
And you have to live, and by all means necessary. Why? Because you went through their process.
And it didn't work for you.
And it didn't work.
We're not trying to say, all right, not trying to say we don't condone the way you living.
Thank you.
But the bottom line is this here. You're living ill from the jump.
Yeah, exactly.
All right? Go through the stuff. Do what you got to do. And for some of y'all, come on, that's a punk move. You can call it what you want.
Exactly.
But answer me this question. How much income tax you getting? How much income tax money you getting back? Because you see out there in the street, you don't get income tax money.
You ain't get nothing.
All right, all you do is get the police kicking your dough down. Be a little smarter than that. All right? You want to start your little enterprise? Start your little enterprise. Get your little business. So what? You go down to the city hall, get you a permit, sell you some pretzels, whatever you need to do, sell on the street. Do your thing. All right? You want to be an entrepreneur? Do your thing. Start small and move on up. But this killing stuff, man, it ain't about nothing. And all you guys that's running around out there thinking you're Johnny Big and all of this here and all that, we're here to tell you, it ain't about that.
It ain't about that.
It ain't about that.
That's no gangster move. That's no mobster move. They move swiftly, okay? They take care of business. They get money, okay? And they do things legit too, okay? They do things legit. They make sure that everything is on paper, okay? So for you to have nothing on paper, listen, sorry. I don't know who you calling yourself is, but you're not those gangsters. You're not those mobsters. You're not them. Because those guys
was smart,
okay? They were so smart that's how they was getting what they was getting, okay? That's why sometimes the government went after them, because they was making it, okay? And these are the guys, okay, that made something, all right? And then you also had gangsters that helped people, okay? the Underground Railroad. These are the gangsters that brought thousands of people over across the railroad, okay? And guess what? Put his life at stake, his own life
And her
at
life.
stake, or her life. That's right. Harriet Tubman and Robert. These people, they wasn't playing. They called them gangsters, okay? Because they was helping people, okay? So gangsters always don't have to hurt people. Gangsters help people, okay? So you got to watch out who you calling yourself, okay? Because you're not representing the mobsters and the gangsters. I don't know who you are, but you ain't representing them because them guys done things, and you people know about it, okay? And it ain't no Mickey Mouse thing either. It's something big, all right? They help people. They did things, all right? So every gangster, every mobster ain't bad. These guys done things, okay? Organized crime. Government went after them. We know all of that. The Underground Railroad. We know after that. Move. We know after all these guys. Look at, okay, the Black Panthers. These people, they've done things, okay? And it wasn't no little thing they done either. It was something big, okay? It was something that got the government's attention, and it also helped people as well. So you got to watch out what you're doing in society and calling yourself, you know, because people put a title on themselves, and they title don't mean nothing. It's what they did that give them a title. You know, what you accomplish, what you do, how you help people, that gives you a title. You don't even have to put a title on yourself.
That's right.
Your title automatically comes to you.
That's right.
You know, so that's just to let people know that, you know, they're calling themselves these names, hood rats and all these gangsters and mobsters, but they're nothing. They're nothing. You know, so we want to let you know our time is up, but guess what? We want to thank you for tuning in tonight. What matters at the Roundtable. See you next week.
But the food that we grow, we see them are import. Importation stun the growth of the Jamaican dollar. Fail the economy, then them bow to IMF, trying to pass them tests.
And with some seeds now, I'm the planter. Digging deep to find the essence of living. Because life is not all about blinging.
Science of agriculture.
It involves soil being tilling on, seeds being planted on, taking care of your kids, creating a better future for them youth, yeah. But our life will be an illusion with the failure of agriculture. But because of 500 years of slavery, without pay and agronomy, creating our mind a reverse psychology to think that agriculture is so low and dirty and dirty.
The man, the seeds, and the land. Till the soil, till the soil. The man, the seeds, and the land. The future is agriculture. The hemp revolution is upon man. One solution, cultivation. Put forward the seeds in the soil. Such a joy Mother Earth have to smile. It bring the kyle, minerals and the land, the seed, and the man. All of we could have the one. Agriculture is the solution. The land, the seeds, and the man. Till the soil.